Welcome back, everybody.
How you
Hi.
doing?
Hey, I have a question to ask you guys.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want your honest opinion.
Okay.
I mean, don't be too honest, Tim. Do these glasses make me look like Zach Bagans?
I
Does it look like I want answers?
I have no idea what you're
okay.
talking about. I'm not wearing my
You don't-
old people
you don't-
glasses.
Hold on. You don't
Hold on,
watch Ghost
wait a second.
Adventures?
Wait a second. Take your glasses off.
Why?
Amanda, where'd you go?
Oh my god.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
That was
All
a
right.
Superman joke.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway.
So anything new since the last episode?
No, but I wanted to mention something, a
Okay.
couple things from the last episode.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I made a couple of errors. I just want to make it right. Okay? I kept saying witchy woman in reference to Fleetwood Mac's Black Magic Woman.
Oh,
Sorry.
I didn't even catch
Oh
that.
boy. I didn't
So
catch it
sorry. Anybody caught that? I apologize. Also, I accidentally had you add Chuck Berry to the Wheel of Musicians.
What was it like a
I
couple days
literally-
later or whatever when it released and you text messaged the group and you're like, yeah, I didn't mean Chuck Berry. I meant,
No,
oh, yeah,
I
whatever.
meant
We can fix it.
B.B. King. I don't know what I was thinking Chuck Berry. I think I just had too much candy that day. Candy corn.
That happens. But yeah, we got that fixed. So we replaced, we
Awesome.
took Chuck Berry off and put BB King on there. So that is
Amazing.
all good now. We don't have to worry about that. But
Cool.
either nobody's listening or nobody cares enough to point out those mistakes and those flaws. So
Okay.
whatever. Yeah, you'll have that. I did the other night, or the other day actually, I did run over to Dad's house, and I brought the acoustic over because I felt like it was just like had high action. Like it was just really hard, like especially as you got closer to the 12th fret. You see, that's why you can't do video because it thinks that I'm like, it puts whatever.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, so the action was a little higher. So I finally brought that over so that he could work his magic on that, which he did. He loosened the strings, and correct me if any part of the story is incorrect. Loosened the strings, and then pulled the bridge out. And
That's wrong. Slow down.
What is
Saddle.
it? Saddle. Okay. And then proceeded to sand the ever-living garbage out of it. I think would you say you took like 12 inches off of it or something?
About that. No, I took probably about a quarter of an inch off.
Yeah, it was crazy high. So then you got that put back in and started to tune everything back up, and we had a string pop.
Yeah, that was because I had to loosen them up, and
Well,
I figured that would happen.
it's actually a good thing because somebody, and I don't know who it was, definitely wasn't me,
Sure.
strung the top three strings, or the bottom, however you want to look at it, on the wrong side of the tuning pegs. So instead of being on the inside, I was on the outside, or I shouldn't say I was, the guitar was. So, but you got that fixed.
Yep. We put new strings on it.
Yep. And we mentioned it at least last episode, maybe even the episode before that, but new guitar day. And I know the users at home won't be able to see it, but I'll post pictures. Amanda, check this thing out. Ooh.
She let you get that?
Well, yeah, it's been 1 year. It's new guitar day.
Oh, okay.
So we were at the guitar box and, kind of looking around and found this guy. And so we got the setup on it and the whole 9 yards. And I got home, I plugged it in, and it sounds better than all my guitars put together. Like, it is
What
awesome.
color is that? Like a blue or a white?
It's supposed to be like a blue.
Okay.
To me, it's like a dirty white.
Okay.
Do you remember what the color was?
Sonic Blue? No, it wasn't Sonic.
Seafoam? Seafoam?
I wasn't seafoam, was it?
Yeah, Seafoam Blue or something like that.
Oh, I'm going to have to look it up because I think Sonic Blue sounds more than, because Seafoam, I think, is a little bit darker. I could be
know.
wrong, though. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not Bob Ross, guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bob
Well,
Ross.
put some happy trees on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only happy mistakes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really what's new here. Got my acoustic set up and got my new electrics. Now I have to wait. I reset the counter. And technically I was 9 days early. I did get yelled at for that. And I'm like, what was 9 days? Come on.
9 days early.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Whatever. All right. Well, let's, shall we get this show going?
Let's go.
Yeah. Yep. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Pandemic Guitar Podcast. I'm your host, Tim, and I'm looking at my two co-hosts, Rick and Amanda. One of them already has the show notes up. The other one just popped in. That's Amanda, of course.
You're not wrong.
I was just listening to the intro music, and I saw your name pop up on the show notes, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to call you out for that.
Yeah, it happens.
So yeah, episode number 34. We're moving along quite well, I think.
Hold on. Where's the intro?
What's the intro? Amanda, how you doing?
Great, but I mean, as opposed to the last intro that you had
come
chat.
on. That was a special intro because you said it has to be a spooky intro.
Okay, all right, fine.
Do you want? You should try reading that intro.
Yeah, it was a little long-winded, but it was worth it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there.
And Rick, how about you?
I'm doing good too. Just hanging in there.
Oh, I wish everybody could see this screen right now. There's so much excitement. Everybody's so excited to be here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have the Sunday scaries. I don't know about anybody else, but
What is that?
oh, it's like when you get like scared for the week ahead. It's like you kind of don't.
Oh, that comes right before the Case of the Mondays?
Yeah. It's like you know what's coming. Your week's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Well, I had a extended weekend.
So did I.
And I'm not looking forward to going back to work because I'm sure that while I was gone, more people were putting things in the dumpster fire so that the flames would get higher.
That's how it works.
Gasoline, huh?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yep.
So anyway, this episode, we went ahead and kind of sped up another Wheel of Musicians episode. And this one, I hope, Rick, I hope you got some water or something, because it looks like you got a whole lot of talking to do.
Yep, I do.
What it looks like is Dad copied and pasted from Wikipedia again.
Well, but I'm saving the people that listen to this. I'm saving them the headache of doing that.
Okay, all right.
It was half a
where
bottle
else?
of aspirin.
Yeah, I mean, where else can you get something read to you? But this podcast,
Right. Well, this Wheel of Musician pick is Tommy Emmanuel. That was your pick. And
This is Dad's first pick, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, so this is really exciting. I don't know how he rigged the wheel to make Amanda just get right. She just blew right through it.
Yep.
I have that ESPN.
It's working well.
Yes.
So yeah, I've heard of this Tommy character because you've mentioned him a few times. You did send us some video clips to look at, and I know I looked at one.
Okay.
And I did try to do some like YouTube, just kind of look up and find some of the stuff that he's done. And it was troublesome to get through all the commercials. Thanks, YouTube.
Yes, I hate the commercials.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if YouTube ever listens to this, I will not buy anything that's advertised on, as a commercial on YouTube.
You tell him.
Yeah. Yeah. If they listen to us, they'll find some reason to ban us.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. Anyhow, Tommy Emmanuel was my pick of the on the wheel. My first wheel that I'm doing, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
It's your first win, but
Your first win, yeah.
yeah, you've got a couple others on there.
I do, and it's going to be one of those maybe next week or the week after that. Anyhow, Tommy Emmanuel he was born in 1955. He's from New South Wales, Australia, and his father was an engineer who loved music and musicians. And I sort of feel like that in a way because I like music and I like musicians and I like electronic part of it too.
Are
I'm
you
always
also an engineer?
y- actually, if you could say I'm an engineer.
I took an online course and
No.
passed.
No, I'm a software engineer.
But this is interesting because I always ask myself whenever we're looking at these musicians and stuff whether they grew up in a musical family or not. And for the most case, or in most cases, it seems like they do. But then, like David Grohl, he did not.
Right.
Or Weird Al.
Oh yeah, Weird
Right.
Al as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, it's really funny because his father really never played. He only repaired electronics and played around and tinkered with them. And basically, people would bring over guitars to him, and Tommy would pick them up and start playing them. So it's a really
There you go. That's a way to play multiple guitars without having to make any purchases.
right. Yeah, that's you can go to Guitar Box and do the same thing.
Yeah, they'll kick you out after a while.
Well, yeah. Well, as long as you don't play Stairway to
Stairway
Heaven.
to Heaven.
If you play that song, it's all over. You're out the door, or you drop tune all of the guitars. They'll kick you out for that one too.
They're
Anyhow.
all in some sort of drop tuning because I don't think I've ever picked one up that is in tune.
Right. Yeah. Anytime I pick one up, they always say, "Here's the tuner."
Yep.
That's So I think people play around with them and they just untune them all the time. I have no idea. So anyhow, let's get back to the main topic here. And Tommy expanded his music in every direction. In his 20s, he was the most sought-after performer and seasoned musician in Sydney, Australia. Did you know that?
No, but in his
I think you may have skipped a part, Dad.
Did I?
Yeah.
Where?
what part?
Yeah, what part? Talking about
Tommy
his
and
brother.
his older brother, Phil.
Yeah, we're interested in the music then the mechanics. That's where I said that his father was basically into the engineering side, the electronics and stuff like that, and Tommy and his brother were basically into the music side of it. So they got to play the instruments. quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay, I'll clarify that a little bit.
Okay.
But anyhow, yeah, in his 20s, he was the most sought after performer. So being from when he was a kid to the age of 20, musicians were looking for him and bands were looking to have him play because he was basically a session musician in Sydney. So
Well, see, there
At the
you
eight-
go. I mean, you figure in his 20s, he's sought after. So let's just say that he was playing for what 10, 15 years before that.
yeah,
So I think I've got 4 years of playing, maybe 3. So in about 10 years, I should be okay.
well, I got a lot of years and nobody's sought after me.
You're
of
not
fact,
marketing
they'll-
yourself right.
I am not. I should market myself. Anyhow, he at his age 30, he was what they call burning on the electric guitar with several rock bands and stadiums across Europe. So, and of course, I never heard him when he played electric guitar, but I know he plays it. I've seen him. I've seen him in a short little video clip play an electric guitar. But
So he's more
I was-
acoustic, right?
Yeah, he is now.
Well,
He is
yeah,
now.
didn't you
Okay.
hear earlier? He wasn't into the electronics, which kind of makes sense why you would go with acoustic. You don't have
Right.
much, you don't really have a whole lot of electronics.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he liked the rock, and he also liked his star life, I guess. But yet he wanted to do something else that was closer to his heart, and that was the acoustic stuff. So he got into acoustic guitar, and one of the things that led Tommy to, or actually his inspiration for his transformation was Chet Atkins, which is a U.S.
Cool.
player.
Yeah.
So, and everybody knows Chet Atkins.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I should say everybody knows, but
Most
he is
people,
very popular.
yeah.
So he
So
soon moved.
why did he like Chet Atkins so much though? Like what about him?
I think it's Chaddickins playing. Is picking.
Chaddikins?
Chaddikins?
Did you say
Never.
Chaddikins?
Chatkins.
No, I never
Chet
heard of that.
Atkins.
Chet Atkins.
Have you heard that there country star Chatkins?
Chaddikins?
Yeah. Anyhow, he soon was able to meet the man himself, which is Chet Atkins, and he met him in Nashville, and immediately had a bond with the guy, and liked his music, and just went on from there. They basically jammed for hours and hours and hours, and became one of Tommy's long-lived friends, lifelong friendship, I should say. But
Nice.
Chet had his. Now here's where I'm a little confused, okay? Because Chet basically welcomed Tommy into the guitarist knighthood by bestowing him upon the covenant title of CGP, Certified Guitar Player. It stands
Like,
for.
how much does that cost?
That's what I don't know, and I tried to do some research on that, and I really don't know much about that. I haven't
I
found.
mean, that sounds made up. It's like,
It does.
I mean, if you're
It
gonna
does.
be in my friend circle, you need to be a certified guitar player. Well, how do you get that? Well, I just certify you.
Yeah. I know.
Nope, not yet.
Yeah. But then, anyhow, he was. Now, Chet Atkins only awarded this honor to only 4 other humans ever.
Yep, made up.
So, yeah, I have a funny feeling. But it was out there, and I just figured I'd bring it forward and watch all the people throw tomatoes at me here. I didn't make that up. I found that.
Would anybody like to be knighted into the certified pandemic guitar podcast listener group?
Literally no one.
Well, hey, at the time there may have been. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Chet
maybe
Atkins
it's like some sort
did
of
this thing.
underground guitar cult or something like that. And once you get in, every year you get to, certify somebody else, or who knows.
Yeah, at the end of the 20 years, you get a gold watch. But they usually fire you before the 20th year. So you
Right,
never
yeah,
really
because
get
it's not
it.
even real gold.
Yeah, it's not. That's true. Anyhow, getting on with this thing, he's known all over the world for his playing. He's a multi-Grammy nomination, ARIA awards, IBMA awards, and countless best acoustic guitarists. He's
like
been-
the category best acoustic guitarist.
yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the world has taken notice, according to the article I read.
According to the Wikipedias.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
you
now-
copied and pasted.
Now, yes, that I copied and pasted. That I got some of it off of Wikipedia and some other places too. So, I mean, hey, where am I going to? I got to do the research on the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, now here's the interesting thing. He plays his guitars, a Maton. I think that's how it's pronounced. Maton.
So Maton is an actual brand? I thought maybe that
Yes.
was Martin and it just spell check.
Nope, he doesn't play a Martin. He does have some Martins, I know.
Oh, I'm sure.
But his main 2 guitars are a Maton. It's an 808 TE Personal Queensland Maple. I've seen the guitars, both of these guitars, and they are stunning guitars, but they are custom made.
What's the price tag on those?
I assume that they would be probably pretty expensive. Why, you want one next year?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to look it up, though, see what Maton 808 TE.
Yep. And then he also plays a Maton 808 TE Personal with a slightly thinner body. So I don't know how thick the other one is, but
Yeah, it looks like just doing a quick search on the Maton 808 TE. I see a couple on the reverbs, and they're around $3,000, $3,000 to $3,500.
yeah. So I would say that these are probably custom So I would say that they're probably up there in price.
Hmm.
So especially with the fame and fortune that the fame he has with these guitars. So I would say that they're a custom, and I think that he also uses a Maton EBG 808 TE/C, and I think the C stands for custom. It might not, but
You may or may not have just made that up.
It
yes,
sounds real
yes.
good.
It sounds good. The C is yes. It could be for contact. It could be for a lot of things, but I think it's for custom.
I wonder how many guitars he actually has.
Well, I know he has the few that I just specified, and I know he has a Martin. He's played Martins, and I don't know how many he's got. So, I couldn't find any articles on it.
Yeah. We'll have to reach
Now-
out.
Yeah, here's an interesting thing. Pedals. He has one pedal,
Yeah, a tuner.
a tuner. Yes,
That's the most important pedal you could have.
yes. Those keeping those guitars in tune. Well, did you see the way he plays them?
Well, yeah.
I mean, he sort of plays them pretty hard. He works them.
Well, yeah. I mean, that would probably be hard to play lightly, just with his style and everything that he's doing,
That's true.
But yeah, the tuner you definitely need. But that would make me think that so then his acoustics are acoustic electric.
I'm not sure. I think they're mic'd.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I think if you see him, I'm not 100% sure on that, folks, but I think they're mic'd. I'm
Yeah.
not 100. I've seen them. I've seen pictures of them on stage, which a bunch of mics.
I completely forgot that you could do it that way, where you just use mics,
Right.
and then run the mic through the tuner. Yeah.
So some of his, I listed some of his. If he's ever around, I would really like to see him. And plus, if anybody has seen him, I'd like to know their opinions. So you can contact us at the end of the show. Amanda, I'm sure we'll have the email address and all of that stuff at the end of the show. I'd like to know what you thought.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah. But his stuff is pretty good. So anyhow, he's got an APRA award. He won that in '92, and that was the music awards, and it's the jazz competition of the year, and he won it for a song that was called Stevie's Blues. Now, I don't know what that song refers to. I've heard the song, and if you listen to it, it's sort of like a Texas swing type song. I don't know if you've heard it.
Yeah, wasn't that one that you sent to us to listen to?
No.
No? Okay.
I-
Well, then I
sent
probably
you-
haven't heard that one.
I sent you Classical Gas, which is a recreation of the famous Classical Gas piece. And then I sent you something called Boogie, which is his guitar boogie that he's noted for.
I see Stevie's Blues in the.
Did I send you that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Or that's the one that you sent in the group chat, and then I think you might have sent me one or two in private chat.
Oh, okay. All right. I should have sent it all in group. Sorry.
That's okay.
Rude.
I just got to scroll
sorry.
back way past all these Raspberry Pi pictures and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Playing around with that too.
Yeah.
Anyhow, and then let's see here. He's got more. He's got from the ARIA Awards, which is the Australian Recording Industry Association Music Awards. And he's been nominated for a bunch of them. In '89, he was nominated as Best Cover Art, which I'm not really sure that, that's not music, that's art. He was in '91, he was at Best Adult Contemporary Album, and it was Dare to Be Different. He was just nominated, he didn't win. In '92, Determination was the album, and he won that award. And let me see, he also was nominated for the Best Male Artist, but he was just nominated, never won. Let's see what else here he's got. I'm going through all these things. Best Adult in '94 my screen just jumped all over the place here. In '94, he was nominated for The Journey and won that. And now here's one that I was really surprised at. In '96, he was nominated for Classical Gas, which is the one piece I sent you, and that I think I thought that was done very well. But he was only nominated, never won. Then in '97, he was nominated for Can't Get Enough, and in 2013, he was nominated for The Colonel and The Governor. Not sure what that's about, but only nominations there. So let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, so let's go down to the Country Music Awards of Australia. A lot of this stuff is Australian and not U.S. stuff that he's won.
Well, I mean,
But
yeah, that's where he's from.
That's where he's from. But anyhow, 2005 Instrumental of the Year, Tall Fiddler, he won that. 2007 Instrument of the Year, Game Show Rag, Cannonball Rag, he won that. 2019 he had Wheelin' and Dealin', he won that. 2021 was a Bluegrass Recording of the Year, Finger Picking Good, it's called. And
Finger picking good.
Yep.
That's actually, that should be the name of a guitar shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be Finger Picking Good.
Yeah, like it'd be like your was it KFC's finger
Yeah.
licking good, I think.
Yeah.
Just make a guitar shop, finger picking good. If anybody
Finger-picking
steals
good.
that, they owe royalties.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah. So I guess that's about all I can say about the guy. I mean, if
But it
he's
looks
around
like-
in the
It looks
he's
like
around the-
he
Go ahead.
got quite a few wins when it came to the Country Music Awards, even though it was still Australia.
Right.
It looks like that was a pretty good genre for him compared to the APRA Awards, which were just all these different miscellaneous categories. Well, I guess a lot of it was Best Adult Contemporary, but
right.
you know, I guess I don't know the whole show or anything like that, but it seems like these other award shows are kind of all over the place, like an all-encompassing.
Yep.
And then
I
you
would
get to
agree.
the country music, it's probably more specific to the genre, I guess.
Right. Well, I think he's more. I look at him as more as a country musician. I mean, I think he's more that. I mean, he does do go. I mean, he's done blues, he's done rock, he's done other things. I know he has, but he's mostly when I hear him and when I listen to him, I hear a lot of country stuff.
So I listened to like his top songs on Spotify.
Yeah.
And to me, it's almost like something you would hear playing in a craft store.
In a craft store.
Yeah, like, you
Okay.
know, you're in there looking for yarn or fabric, and he just pops up on the old loudspeaker there. It's kind of what I got from it.
I can kind of see that. We have a Chinese restaurant that I go to for lunch sometimes, and for whatever reason, they're always playing country music over the speakers.
I know.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, it's like it does not set the mood to eat my orange chicken.
No, it doesn't.
I just about ready to dive into my orange chicken. All of a sudden, Garth Brooks pops on like, "Oh, I've got friends," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. You know, I have noticed that in
No.
a few places.
Yeah, there was a Thai place we used to go to in West Des Moines, and they would play like classical piano music, and we were like, it just doesn't feel right. It's also just not a classy place, you know. I don't know. Anyway, that was just my 2 cents. He did do a cover of the song "Somebody That I Used to Know." He did an acoustic cover, and I liked that one. I mean, maybe that's because I know the original song,
Right.
so I could kind of associate that. But I actually like the acoustic version better than the original version. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know. It's my 2
I'm
cents.
gonna have to look for that one because I did not even that one didn't even come across, and I was looking at the YouTubes, so that one didn't even come across my search.
Yeah, it's like the 5th most played song on Spotify is "Somebody That I Used to Know."
Oh, really?
Yeah, on his you know, when you search his name.
Yeah. Well, that's, you know, I mean, as I said, he's a great musician. And if you ever get a chance, if he's around your neck of the woods, go out and see him.
Yeah,
My neck of the woods?
But no, he actually... Yeah,
they ain't got no woods where she's at.
That's right. Yeah, it's all concrete.
It's all dust and just
Yeah.
fast cars.
I was looking
Name of the
at the current touring schedule on StubHub, of course, because that's just the one that popped up. It looks like for us, if we wanted to even try to see him, you're looking at like Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
How much are those tickets?
They're cheap.
Really?
Well, let's see here. Kansas City, Missouri, USA.
And are they big venues, I wonder? If
I think so.
Smaller venues
I mean,
here.
You got to understand all the tractors around, everybody sitting in the tractors around the stage, you know.
What?
I'm only kidding.
In Missouri?
Wow.
Corn country.
That's literally Iowa. You literally live in corn country.
I know.
Yeah, it looks like the average ticket price is around, you can get pretty close center stage, about $46, but then you got to add in all the fees and everything. So, you're probably $65 or something like that.
It's not bad.
No.
Considering when the Eagles
I don't
came to
see
town.
any meet and greet. Oh, yeah, when the Eagles came to town, I looked up those tickets and I was like, nope, not today.
Yep.
No, but they're a massive band. Tommy Emmanuel, I don't think is that big here. Not as big here as he is in Australia.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm trying to find, there needs to be, I want the best tickets you can get.
I think there were about 125.
Well, I'm still, hold on. Here we go. Section L, row AAA. I have no idea where that's at. That's $253.
Oh.
It won't, I don't know if I can zoom in. Nope, it won't. This is a really, really, really horrible venue chart.
Well, that's when we went to the Civic Center. We went to see Bonamassa, Joe Bonamassa.
Yeah, Joey B.
The only thing I wish they did was they had big, picture screens on each side of the stage.
For the older folk.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying is that it was the same thing when we went to, Amanda and I and Mom went to see whatchamacallit there, Beetlejuice.
Really specific. Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, and if they would have had monitors on each side of the stage, big ones.
That's also because we got nosebleed. We were pretty far back.
We were sitting on the outside. We were sitting up by the window washer came by and asked me to hold something for him. The bucket of water.
Yeah, we were by the sound engineer or whatever, the light engineer.
Yeah, we were up there.
Yeah, we were way back.
Wow.
So it's you could see the people, but you couldn't tell what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I won't go to a concert or an event unless I can get up close. I want good seats. I'm not paying money to sit in the nosebleeds or anything like that. But that would also explain why I don't really go to a whole lot of concerts.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
I did get tickets. I think they're in May at Wells Fargo for Cat Williams, the comedian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
oh okay.
They were pretty well priced, and I'm like, I think he's funny, or at least he used to be. So I'm like, yeah, let's go check that out.
Where is he playing?
Wells Fargo.
Wow. That's a huge venue.
Yeah, it is a huge venue.
I mean,
but
I
we
guess
went,
I don't.
who was the? I can't remember. We went to see. I can't remember the guy's name, but he is a famous comedian. And
Dane Cook?
No, it wasn't Dane Cook. Maybe Bill Burr.
Oh yeah.
And
he's hilarious.
Oh, I sat through probably 70% of his entire set, and then we just left. I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing funny.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, it was really bad. So, well, that and
I wonder why.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. He just wasn't funny to me, and to be honest with you, nobody around me was laughing either. So.
Oh, awkward.
Really?
Yeah. But the thing that set me off was when I walked in and I had to put my phone and my watch in one of those cases that basically your phone will still ring, but you can't take pictures and stuff like that because it's in the case and it's magnetically sealed. So,
Oh.
of
Right.
course, there's this long line of people trying to get through the processing station of putting your phone and everything in there. Well, then when you leave, you got to sit there and go through the long lines again to get your phone out of the case.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
to me that's not right.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, I understand that they want to try to. It's a marketing thing. They want to try to make as much money off of the stuff. They don't want it on YouTube or
material,
anything like
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's the material. And I understand that, but come on, you really
well,
gotta.
in some of the in some of those cases though, they're filming the show because that's going to eventually could plausibly be used in a DVD or a movie or whatever.
Sure.
So they don't want like cell phone reflections, and they don't want that in there. So I understand why they do it, but I can't take pictures with my watch.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. I mean, I get it, it's a smartwatch, but at least with that, if I leave my phone in my car, at least with that, if I get a text message, I mean, I can put it on silent and I'm like, oh, okay, yep. Instead, you're cut off from the world for 2 hours or 2.5 hours or whatever. And yeah, I just don't like that. So, I try definitely to stay away from those events as much as possible.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go to one of those. I've had it where they tell you that you shouldn't take pictures or videos in the event, but they never do anything with your phones covered up or anything like that.
Right. Well, when we went to the Civic Center to see Joe Bonamassa, like they sit there on the sides, and if they see you on their phone, they'll get your attention and tell you to put it away.
Right.
But I mean, if you don't, they're not going to do anything.
Right. There were a lot of people who were taking videos when we were there.
Yeah. Towards the end. Yep. Yeah, because the people that are there to like kind of police that, I'm sure they don't get paid well enough to deal with it. So
I want to say I think they're volunteers.
oh, that might
At the
be.
Civic Center, yeah, I think.
I think the Civic
How do I
Center's
get
all
on
volunteers.
that gig?
Mm-hmm.
Free concerts?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you get on there.
Yeah.
That's too cool.
The only thing is you got to stand stand at the door there for, during the concert.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you can get close enough to the stage, it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, except you can't enjoy it as much as you want to. I think didn't somebody get fired from like Taylor Swift's security team or something like that because they were caught dancing?
Yeah, he was singing and dancing
Yeah,
to the song.
like you're not a hype man, you're a security guy, you're fired.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Oh well. I do have some music history. I don't know. Do you want to read it, Amanda, or do you want me to?
What's that?
Do
I don't care.
Okay.
All right.
Flip a coin.
You want to flip a coin?
Rock, paper, scissors? I don't know.
Rochambeau? Okay.
Rochambeau. It happened in the past. What can it be? It must be music history.
Wow. Okay, here we go. You guys ready?
This is so hard.
We are ready.
All right. November 12th, 2002, diehard Beatles fans were enraged after Paul McCartney altered the songwriting credits on his Back in the U.S. 2002 album, changing them to McCartney and Lennon from Lennon and McCartney.
See, I don't remember this happening, but I can see it happening.
Yeah, I don't either.
But, I mean, really? Why are you going to be like that to be like, oh, no, my name's got to be first? Dude, your name's already on it.
It's kind of petty, isn't it?
Yeah, because what did they
It's
change?
probably like, Lennon's not going to fight me on it. He's not here anymore.
Oh, wow.
What? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it could be.
But well, hold on. I think we're getting into royalties and stuff. Because
that would make sense.
John Lennon may not be around, but if he helped write the music, then depending upon how much he helped with it, his name's first or his name's last. I don't know what their how they had things set up. But it was always Lennon-McCartney. It was always that way. And I think Paul just changed it. I mean, he had a reason. He did it.
Yeah, well, the diehard Beatles fans were pissed.
I know that.
Yes.
I mean, maybe they should just get over it.
Well, I think by now they probably have. I don't know.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not trying to make any diehard Beatles fans mad, but get over it.
No, I'm a Beatles fan.
Yeah, but you're not a diehard.
Not diehard.
Yeah, you're not a diehard Beatles fan.
No, but still, it's I've always remembered as Lennon-McCartney, and he changed it, and I never even knew it.
Now you do.
Yes, until
Thanks to music history. Onward.
Well, apparently
November.
for all of us here, this is also music news.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, this is good news.
November 13th, 2015, the blues rock band Eagles of death metal were in the midst of performing a sold-out show at Le Bataclan in Paris, France, when the venue was attacked by terrorists armed with automatic rifles, grenades, and explosive suicide vests. The band escaped unharmed through a backstage door, but 89 audience members were killed, including the band's merchandise manager, Nick Alexander. That one's so sad. How come you didn't prepare me for that?
That one is, yeah.
That went really dark.
Okay, first, I was like, I did the same thing that you had to do, like blues rock band Eagles of death metal. Like,
At first, I thought it was Eagles.
Right.
The Eagles.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
But
it
it's
was like,
not.
okay, so it's Eagles of death metal is the band, and there's blues rock, and I've never heard of them. So I want to check them out. But I threw this in there because I'm like, this just goes to show at these venues and stuff like that. Like, there's so much security that goes into going to these venues. How did...
Not a lot of them, because if they're a smaller band and it was a smaller venue, like a lot of the bands that I go to and see, there's like maybe a guy at the door, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah, they don't pat people down.
Feel like
they don't
have
do
to be,
anything.
I feel like they have to be bigger than Dive Bar.
I don't know, but I know like Woolies downtown Des Moines. It's like a guy or a couple guys in the front, and that's it. They don't check your bags or anything.
Right. Okay, but still.
But they're not necessarily guarding the door.
Right. Okay, but still, you got somebody at the door. It's something suspicious or doesn't fit in. You say something. You see something. You say something. But
yeah,
like that kind of stuff. Like we have to go through these measures, and it still happens, and it's just frustrating.
Yep.
Yeah, that scares me about going to like small venues and stuff.
It does.
Because like if you think about it, the music is so loud, nobody's going to hear what's going on or pay any attention behind them.
Right.
Their focus is on the band, and I don't know. That's scary.
Yeah.
All right, onward. Hopefully this one's a little more cheery. I haven't read through these. This is my first time. So
This is fun. We should do this way more often.
Yeah. Good luck.
all right, I'm just not prepared. That's why I'm just now reading them. November 14th, 1992. So these are not in chronological order.
No,
Really?
no.
Bon Jovi went to #1 on the UK album chart with Keep the Faith, their 5th studio album and 2nd UK #1. The album produced 6 UK top 20 hit singles: Keep the Faith, Bed of Roses, In These Arms, I'll Sleep When I'm Dead, and I Believe, and Dry County.
That was a good album. That was one of my favorite albums growing up.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Is Bon Jovi the same as John Bon Jovi?
Yeah, same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, same guy.
Yeah, he just dropped the John so he could get a shorter URL on his website.
Yeah.
It's like Angie's List. It's just Angie now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's easy to fit on the license plate too.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a good, but that was a good album from when I grew up that I like. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And then, Dad, you were asking me like if who were the special guests on that album, like Stevie Ray Vaughan or anybody, and the answer is nope, nobody famous.
No, yeah, I forgot who Stevie broke off and did some touring outside of Double Trouble. That's his, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. That was his main main band, but
Right.
he broke off and did something, and I forgot who he did it with, but it was overseas that they toured, so I can look that up. I can GTS it.
Oh, I'm still trying to find out how big of a band Eagles of Death Metal are.
How what? I wasn't paying attention. What did
No,
you say?
we know. How big of a band Eagles of Death Metal is?
I don't know. I haven't even heard of them.
Well, they don't have anything for. Well, maybe if I click this link.
Oh, you know what?
so-
One of the guys from Queens of the what is that? Queens of the Stone Age is in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got
Okay.
looks like 4 studio albums.
I think I remember when that happened. Now I remember.
I've never heard of them, but whatever.
Okay.
Okay, I did do some research here,
Okay.
and I found out it was David Bowie, but Stevie Ray.
Oh, Stevie
Vaughan,
played with
Turn-
Bowie?
No, he turned it down, the tour. So it must be something else I'm thinking about.
Huh.
Interesting.
Weird.
Okay. Weird. Al. Okay. Next. November 18th, 1994, the Rolling Stones became the first major band to stream a live concert on the web when they transmitted the first 5 songs from a concert in Dallas over the internet. Not Fade Away, Tumbling Dice, You Got Me Rocking, Shattered, and Rocks Off. The show was part of the Stones' Voodoo Lounge tour.
Being an internet guy, I thought that was pretty cool because they're the first major band to stream on the lines.
Right.
There's been people who have done it, but they're not, huge successes like the Rolling Stones.
Right.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
all right.
I don't know what's next, to be honest with you. We're
Don't admit that.
Yeah, we'll think of something. It'll
okay,
be great.
We're gonna
whatever's
think of
next.
something, but we still don't know what's next.
Literally none of us know, but
No, that's not true. I know.
no.
Okay,
Yeah, Dad knows.
what's next?
What's next?
No pressure.
How to play an open E chord. There you go.
Okay.
Does that sound
A
interesting?
1-hour show of how to play an open E.
Yes. Does it sound interesting? No.
No, absolutely
Not
not.
really.
No, you know what? It's okay. We're getting close to we're in that holiday season, I guess you could say. So trying to plan times to record and just figure out, okay, what's this episode going to be? What's that episode? Still trying to get somebody to actually come on the show. Probably need to do another reach out and be like, hey, did you forget about me? I know I'm
Don't
just
be
a little
annoying.
guy.
Don't be annoying, though.
Why would I be annoying? I'm
Well,
a
we
cool
don't want
guy.
to come off as desperate. You know what I mean? We don't. We don't. You guys.
Oh,
you know
boy.
what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe you just got to take the hint,
Well, how
get
about
lost?
let's change the subject here.
Okay.
How about we do something since Thanksgiving is coming up? Why don't we do something with Thanksgiving? Like songs, like we did with the.
Nope. I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay.
I don't think there's any Thanksgiving.
We can all go around the table and tell everybody what we're thankful
What we're
for in the
thankful for.
guitar world.
You know what? I mean, some people have a lot to be thankful for.
That's
yeah,
true.
for sure.
But
I don't know. What if we all just sat on here and ate turkey for an hour?
we should do like one of those ASMR videos where we just go
Oh no! Not unless you are the
and
one
like
that
crunch.
You're doing the editing on that. No.
Oh, jeez.
That's not
No,
happening.
I don't know. Oh yeah, no, we have to do that, and then we have to guess what the other person is eating. Is it cranberry sauce? Is it green bean casserole?
It's the stuffing.
Marbles.
Marbles.
No, I don't know. Well, hold on. When do we record the next one?
So this one, let's see here. Let me bring up the old calendar. This one comes out on the 18th, so we're still in November 30th is episode 35. So it would be fun to do something Thanksgiving-ish.
It's getting to be that time where it's like holiday episode stuff, or
we can
whatever.
do a tribute to Adam Sandler's Turkey Song.
I don't think I've heard that one.
I haven't either.
Okay, wow.
I've heard his Christmas one, or what is it?
The Hanukkah one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
He has a turkey one too. It's like turkey for you, turkey for me. Gobble gobble do, gobble gobble dee, or something like that. I don't know.
Somebody should have put him on the wheel of musicians. Jeez, all right.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll try to theme something Thanksgiving. It'll be a surprise to you, the listener, just as much as it will be to Amanda, who shows up to do the podcast.
What?
What?
You mean the one that's gonna probably carry all the weight of the next podcast? I seem to do a lot of the holiday ones.
Oh, well, you're so good at it, though.
I'm a female. That's what we do, though.
Yeah, see, we have to utilize our talent in the best possible way, and you're very holiday festivus mindset, where Dad and I were just like, yeah, it's another day on the calendar.
Yep.
Why won't you enjoy Festivus like the rest of us?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's enough bantering, I guess.
Yep.
You got some way to... Did you have enough time, Amanda, to conjure up an outro?
Yeah.
Because I know how you do it. Outros on the fly.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I spent so much time on this. Not really at all. Okay. I actually worked on it while Dad was talking about Tommy Emmanuel.
That boring,
okay.
Huh?
No. Okay, here we go. That's it for another spectacular episode of the Pinned. Okay, hold on. Restart.
I need to start over.
No, you gotta do the beep, 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 beep. We're backing up.
We're back.
All right.
Hold up.
That's it for another spectacular episode of the Pandemic Guitar Podcast. If you feel like dropping us a line, feel free to reach out to us on Instagram at Pandemic Guitar or by email, which is pandemicguitar@icloud.com. Try not to miss us too much. We'll be back next time with more guitar nonsense. Until next time, keep on playing or don't. We won't tell. Peace up. A-Town down.
Oh, okay. Don't forget about Facebook too.
Usher.
What? Facebook too. So we
Facebook.
We have Facebook.
I don't know exactly because I know it's not facebook.com/pandemic guitar. I haven't figured that out yet. But if you search for Pandemic Guitar on Facebook, you will find the page. And I'm trying to post the episodes and stuff there as well. And I'll get pictures of New Guitar Day, the Squire 40th. I'll get pictures up on Facebook shortly after this releases.
There you go. How many followers do we have on Facebook?
4.
4.
and that's
400.
4. Because I created a Facebook page because and then I created the page for Pandemic, and then I invited Dad to be an admin, and they shut me down. They're like, you're trying to be bad on our system or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I disputed, and they turned me back on. And then a couple days later, I posted a video of me playing, and like 12 or 13 hours after I posted it, they shut me down again. And I'm like, so then I put in a long description, like, here's what's going on, blah, 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 blah. And now I can't post as Pandemic Guitar. I can only post as me.
Nice.
So, which stinks because I don't want Facebook. I don't want any Facebook friends. If you find me on Facebook and you send me a request, I will completely ignore it.
Just deactivate your account. That's what I did. I don't have the Facebooks. Just deactivate.
That's what I did. I deactivated my account like years, I don't know, at least a year or two ago. Because I'm like, I switched jobs. I'm like, I don't need this anymore. So I got rid of it. But now I'm like, we really need to have a Facebook presence for pandemic. So I created a new account, but I'm not putting anything on it. I just want it for pandemic. That's it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. Well, okay, I need to add that to our outro.
yeah.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Add us on Facebook.
Until they shut us down, and then we'll take it back off because I'm not doing that again.
All right.
All right.
Until next time.
See everybody in 2 weeks.
Later,
Yep,
dudes.
bye.
Bye, everybody.